Hello, I am Matthew Stein, and I am the president of the Parkland High School Orchestra. Welcome!
I'm Dougie Fresh, VP.
And I'm Gisolfi, secretary.
Spiegel, treasurer.
And today, we will show you what to do in orchestra. Thank you.
Bonjour, mon Godfather.
Bonjour.
I come to ask a favor of you on the day of your daughter's wedding.
What is this favor that you ask of the Godfather?
I ask you to explain to me the orchestra rules.
This, I believe I can help you with. To properly respect our orchestra family, you must make sure you are on time to class.
What time is it?
M. Stein, you're late to class. In order to properly respect our orchestra family, rule number 2 is, you must always come prepared for class.
Oh man, I forgot my pencil. Ooh, can I borrow that one?
M. Stein, you must always come prepared for class.
Yes, Benjamin.
Now the third, and arguably most important rule of orchestra, is that we don't interrupt others while they're talking by ourselves talking or playing. Mrs. Creeden, Mrs. Creeden, I needed to talk. You must always remember in orchestra this rule. You can only leave after you have been dismissed by the orchestra director. Another rule is always show respect for the fellow members of your orchestra family. Not this time, Doug. Respect, Anne. Respect.
Oh, Matt Stein.
Just as in orchestra, we respect each other, we must also show respect to our instruments.
Thank goodness Mrs. Creeden let me borrow a school instrument since I forgot my own. My God, this is a horrible instrument.
Just as we respect our instruments and each other, we must respect the music that we play on these instruments.
The Ravel Piano Trio. What beautiful music. Thank goodness Mrs. Creeden had this. Yay! It's snowing!
You know the drill.
In orchestra, we have the privilege to participate in many activities and trips. So please, make sure you show up. And if you can't remember when it is, feel free to ask an officer or the director.
Where is everybody?
And you forgot the Disney trip. It was this week.
Mickey!
You should have checked your schedule. Remember, communication is important. If you have to miss a rehearsal or other orchestra event, please inform the orchestra director of this conflict.
All right, rehearsal, let's take attendance. Emily?
Here.
Godfather?
Here.
Doug? Matthew? Matthew?
He was in school today. I saw him doing origami.
Is he in the bathroom?
Nope.
And remember, the unwritten rule. Please do not do this. Now we're going to recap the rules here. If you're not on time to class, you spend a night in the box. If you're not prepared for class, you spend a night in the box. Do not talk or play instruments during rehearsal when you're not supposed to, or you spend a night in the box. The director dismisses the class. If you leave before the director dismisses the class, you spend a night in the box. Respect the equipment and everything else in this room. If you do not respect the equipment or everything else in this room, you spend the night in the box. Be respectful of other students. If you are not respectful of other students, you spend the night in the box. Be responsible for your music and your other items. Or if you are not responsible for your music and your other items, you spend the night in the box. Be aware of what is going on in any field trips or other orchestra events that may be occurring. If you are not aware of these, you spend a night in the box. And once and for all, communicate and tell if you're going to be absent or otherwise indisposed from any orchestra activity. If you do not communicate, you spend a night in the box. Thank you.
Thank you, Godfather, for doing me this favor on your daughter's wedding day.
It was a pleasure. These are the orchestra rules. Remember them well.
The Ravel Piano Trio. Thank goodness Mrs. Creeden had this. Such beautiful music. Yay! It's not snowing.
Retry that. Thank you, Godfather, for doing me this. Let's try again.
Humilities. Okay, and so you're the kids who don't care, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, I don't know. Whatever you want.
Are you killing him this time?
Wild Marcus.
Okay.
Rooms. Oh,
Wait, okay, you can't do it here because I can't walk.
Wait, he's gonna be walking around.
He's
That's gonna be here.
he's hungry.